Hello, what is your name?
My name's Jonathan.
Very nice to meet you, Jonathan. How old are you?
I'm 42.
42. How long have you been down here, Jonathan, in Kensington?
How long? Like 5 years, 4 years and a half now.
Okay. What brought you here, and how did you get stranded here?
Well, yeah, because I'm holding now and I saw you drop.
Okay. What is your drug of choice?
Excuse me, say again?
What is your drug of choice?
Heroin and cocaine.
Okay. What made you gravitate towards those drugs? What made you start those drugs? The heroin and cocaine.
What I'm aiming to do it?
Yep.
I don't know, man. I do that for like 30 years, right? And I'll be like 10 years clean. And I start using again. I lost my job and I don't know, stressing, problem and shit.
Have you ever had like a healthy way to cope with stress, like a hobby or an activity you did with friends? Or was always the coping mechanism drugs?
Entiendo.
Yeah.
¿Qué él dijo? Que si tengo algo que pueda hacer diferente, mano.
So the question again was, have you ever had a healthy way to deal with the stresses of life other than drugs, or has the stressor always been drugs?
Nah, yeah. I got my family, I got my mom. I mean, I got people love me, but I don't feel ready. You know what I mean? When I feel ready, I do it.
Okay. How do you pay for the drugs that you get out here? How do you fund the habit?
Working, I don't know, clean house, clean from the house and stuff like that.
Okay. How do you find a place to sleep?
Right now, I don't know, man. When I'm walking, when I feel tired, I'm sleeping right there, everywhere.
Do you ever have a problem when you go to sleep? Do people ever bother you or tell you you have to go?
No, I don't have a problem with that.
Okay. What is the craziest thing you've seen while out here on the streets?
Crazy thing, I don't know, people sleeping and they're rat walking.
Like a mouse?
Jumping,
like a rat?
yeah.
Okay. Do you think Kensington needs cleaning up, or do you think it should just stay the way it is?
Yeah, everybody thinking different. I don't know, like, yeah, for me, you gotta clean, yeah.
Okay. Do you think cops help or hurt the situation?
Say again, excuse me?
Do you think police help or hurt the situation?
I can't ask him that because I don't fuck with police. I don't know.
Okay.
Yes,
If you could give up the drugs, would you?
Say again?
If you could give up your addiction and give up doing drugs, would you?
Yeah, sure, yeah. That's my goal. You know what I mean? When I feel ready, I do it. But right now, I'm not ready.
Okay. What would help you be ready?
I can tell you right now, man. And sometimes when you feel tired, years, you draw, you feel tired. Someday you wake up and you go to the detox. You're tired.
Okay. What would you say to your younger self if you met 18-year-old you right now? What would you say to him?
Say again? Excuse me.
It's okay.
Si tú fuiste tu propia persona más pequeña, si pudieses decirle a ti mismo del futuro,
¿Sabe? Como que le diría un mensaje. I telling you, you need to school and do it right. You know what I mean? Do it right.
Do you mean do life right?
Say again?
Do you mean do life right? What do you mean by do it right?
But do it right. Like go to the school, find a job, and you know what I mean? Do like that's supposed to do. You know what I mean? Find work, go to school, go to college, and you know what I mean? Find a good job.
Okay. If you could give anybody that just got stuck out here today some advice for their first day out in Kensington, what would it be? Like things to stay away from or avoid?
Dime, no entendí.
What would be some dangers, some things you would tell somebody to avoid in Kensington?
¿qué le dirías a una persona que estuviese por ahí en la calle con consejos para que no haga que es peligroso?
Tell him be safe and be safe. Like that's what I can tell him. I can tell him too much. Be safe.
Okay. Well, thank you very much. I greatly appreciate your time today.
Thank you.
Could you please introduce yourself?
Hey, I'm George,
Hello, George. How old are you?
49.
49. How long have you been down here, George? How long?
30 years.
30 years. How long of those years have you been in active addiction?
30.
30. Okay. What brought you to Kensington and
I grew up here.
okay.
I grew up 5 blocks away, and been here ever since.
Do you think that has something to do with the length of your addiction, that you've been so close to,
Yeah, it's in my face.
right? Do you think if it wasn't in your face and like if Kensington had been clean for the last 30 years, do you think you would still be an addict?
I think it would have been a little easier to quit.
Okay. What do you think has stopped you from quitting? It just being in your face?
Yeah, location has a lot to do with it, and pain management. I had a couple surgeries.
Okay. 30 years of active drug addiction. Have you ever lost anyone close to you?
Yeah, my girlfriend passed away. It'll be 5 years in February due to the addiction, and 6 of my friends are dead.
I'm very sorry to hear that. And does any of that motivate you to put
Yeah.
it down?
Well, I think about it. Maybe it should be a reason to turn over a new leaf, but unfortunately, I couldn't get there.
Okay. How do you pay for your drugs?
A lot of it, like retails.
Retail theft?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I also get some help from family, like helps me out when I get the courage to ask.
Okay. Is it hard for you in active addiction to get a job?
Yeah, well, because of my situation, I had surgeries on my foot.
Okay.
I broke my foot playing basketball and had pins put in, and then from getting high, I didn't get them taken out in time, and I wound up getting a bone infection.
Oh, I'm sorry, George. That's not good. How are you currently homeless?
No.
Okay. What is the craziest thing you've seen while out on the streets?
I was involved in 1996. We got robbed, me and my friend, and we got stuck up, and they shot in my car and shot me and killed my buddy.
That's terrible. I'm so sorry that happened.
Yeah, that's
to you.
pretty traumatic.
Do you often think back to that? Like,
Every
do you
day.
have PTSD from that?
Every day I think about what his life would have been like, would he have married and had kids, and I think about his family. And it wasn't far from here, so I think about when I'm in that area, like.
Was it? What do you think? It was just random? Do you think?
Yeah, we were robbed, and the guy just decided to shoot, and it was a shotgun, and he hit me, and hit my buddy, shot in my car, and it killed him.
I'm so sorry. Did they ever catch the guy?
Yeah, Yeah, I went to a homicide trial. He wound up getting life without parole. He was 19, so right now he's been locked up 29 years.
Holy shit. What was that like sitting in the courtroom?
It was devastating because it's the one side of the courtroom was packed. They were standing in the back with the whole family and all, and then on this side it was just him, the public defender, and he had an interpreter saying he didn't speak English, but he said to me 3 English phrases: back up, what do you need, and get out of the car.
Okay.
But he's saying he didn't speak English. It wasn't him that he hid the gun.
Okay.
That was his defense.
Do you believe him?
No, I
You witnessed it.
Yeah, I seen
Right.
his.
Right. Do you think justice was served there?
Yeah.
Do you think?
I think he deserved what he got. I think it was unfortunate that somebody lost their life.
Well, I'm so very sorry that happened to you. That nobody should ever live through that, let alone have that happen to their friend.
My whole family was mortified. It was in the paper. Yeah.
Do you speak to your friend's family still to this day?
No, they moved.
Okay. Do you think Kensington needs cleaning up?
Is that a serious question?
It is. It seems like it's...
Well, they're trying. Put it that way. They're trying. It's coming up a little bit, but it hasn't really passed York Dolphin yet.
Why do you think it has been 30 years of trying? Why do you think no one's succeeded? Any mayor, any government official?
Well, because a lot of people are stuck here. They don't want to get out, or they can't get out. And and it's unfortunate. And the property value, it's not like down there where the houses are going for a little more money.
Okay. Do you think the police in the area help or hurt an addict's current situation?
Well, they do their job, I guess. Some of them do it well, some of them don't. I guess it could hurt, when they want, people come up here to get high, and if they can't, then they're in a bad way because the cops are, police in the area.
Do you think that puts the relative neighbors in the neighborhood in a more dangerous situation because they've kind of almost kicked everybody off the main Ave and now they're kind of like patrolling through?
Yeah. Some people are suffering more from it.
Okay. How many times would you say you've tried to get clean over your 30 years?
A dozen.
Is it you trying to get yourself clean or somebody helping you?
Well, somebody helps, and then like I got on methadone, and that was more for family help. They helped me and pushed me to do it. But usually it's me trying out because I'm older. I don't really listen to my family like I should.
If you could have any help, and not just you, but everybody out here, what help would help people? Like, what would
more housing opportunities?
Okay.
Not have to wait as long to get stable, to get on your feet. It's a lot harder.
Okay. What would you say to your younger self, George, if you met 18-year-old George today?
Put it down. Don't. You'll save yourself and your family a lot of heartache.
Okay.
It ain't worth it.
And if you could give advice to somebody that just got stranded out here today, and tell them to avoid some things or give them some advice on how to stay kind of safe and clean out here, what would that be?
Get your ass in get in the detox. Get on maintenance if you have to.
Okay. What do you mean by maintenance?
Suboxone, methadone,
Okay.
Vivitrol, Subutex, anything.
Okay. Well, thank you very much, George. I greatly appreciate your time.
Yeah, I hope somebody gets something out of that.